I'm even starting to like jazz fusion.
Ooh, I don't. More with Belinda after this. Back to Free Talk. I'm speaking to international pop star. That's Belinda Carlisle. She's with me in studio. Now, tell us about your South African tour.
Well, I already have played in Bloemfontein, in Johannesburg, and I have Friday night to Pretoria, and Saturday night is Port Elizabeth.
Now, what was the reception like in Bloemfontein?
It was great. The audience has been wonderful.
Is it something you expected from South Africa, or I often wonder, you know, with big stars, when you go to a new place to perform, what your expectations are, and once you've performed, whether those expectations have actually been met?
I think I was just surprised at how many people knew all the songs and singing along and knew the lyrics.
Yeah.
It's always a surprise.
So for the rest of the two performances, what can people expect?
Well, they're going to hear pretty much every single that I've ever done as a solo artist, and that takes up more than 90% of the set. And then there's a few songs that are a bit more obscure, but I don't think I've left any of the big singles out at all.
What would you say is your absolute highlight in your decades and decades of... I mean, you've sold 17 million copies worldwide since you started. That's a lot.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. I'm just thinking of the money.
It's a lot. I don't know. There's been so many. I think as a go-go, maybe. I think when Beauty and the Beat went to #1, because that was just such an unbelievable feat for 5 young girls that had no idea what they were getting themselves into. And I think as far as my own career, the success of Heaven is a Place on Earth was really sweet for me.
And the lows?
Well, I wouldn't recommend drugs to anyone, really. I think that was a pretty bad low. I think that was the only real low that I've had, because that, it's like a domino effect when you have something like that in your life.
I wish a lot of children in South Africa would actually, in fact, the world over, would actually realize how dangerous drugs are.
Yeah.
Now, if you were to look back and say, because you've mentioned the Go-Go's quite frequently, would you reband? Because I know that you sing along with them at some point.
Oh yeah, sometimes.
But would you do another album with them?
We all have our own things going. And everybody lives all over the world, so it's very hard to put in that sort of commitment of time. And I don't know. I mean, I'll never say never, but I don't think it'll happen in the near future.
But again, also your musical probably tastes have changed.
We're pretty much like the same thing. If we put our minds to it, we could do it, but I don't think anybody really has the desire to make another Go-Go's album right now.
Okay, let's go to Corinne in Roodepoort. Hi, Corinne.
Hi.
Hello.
I would just like to say to Belinda, you rock, girl. You are so amazing. We went to your concert on Saturday.
In Johannesburg?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
It was probably one of the best concerts I've ever been to.
Wow, that's great.
I have to tell you, there was this couple in front of us. The lady was in a wheelchair. I'm not sure what she had. It was probably muscular dystrophy or something. She couldn't speak, and she was like very cramped up and all, spastic. And on the big screens, she kept on, in her own little way, showing her little hand to your face whenever they zoomed in on you.
Yeah.
And the love that there was with this couple between them when you sang Heaven is a Place on Earth was just absolutely unbelievable.
Oh,
so you mean a lot to a lot of people, I must be honest. Thank you
Corinne,
so
thank
much.
you, and thank you for calling in, because I'm going to give you a signed copy of Belinda's SA Tour CD, and I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you so much. I
Thank you
really
very,
appreciate
very much. You do touch a lot of people. You really do.
Yeah, I do, I guess. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time. A lot of people do like the music. I'm very, very lucky.
What would you say to people who want to be like Belinda Carlisle?
Well, I mean, I'm very lucky. I think I worked really, really hard. I mean, I worked hard from the beginning, and I think that there was a certain amount of naivety that played into, I want to be rich and famous one day. But I think if you work hard and if you believe in yourself, I mean, you know, that you're halfway there. It also, there's an element of luck and timing and the people that you have around you.
What motto do you live by? What motto do you live by?
Oh, now, I've always pretty much gone for everything, and I'd say, you know, try to live each day for to the fullest, because you never know when it's going to be your last.
Belinda, thank you very much for joining us on 3 Talk, and a very happy birthday for tomorrow. We'll be singing
Thank you
happy
very
birthday
much.
for you. Belinda has been performing all over the country. This Friday she's in Pretoria, and Saturday takes her to Port Elizabeth. Tickets can be purchased at CompuTicket. Coming up tomorrow, we look at reincarnation. Have we all had past lives, or is this the only lifetime in which we live? We explore more on this issue tomorrow. Playing out tonight's show